Greetings, everyone. This is Morning Eggnog. My name is Jameson. With me is Caleb.
Good morning, everybody.
I think I need a drink of water. This is a great start to a podcast.
You want to restart?
So today is Friday. I'm just ignoring that. Today is Friday instead of Thursday because I didn't get enough sleep Wednesday night.
Yep. Not to put anything, but it is Friday the 13th.
Yep, 2020.
2020.
Who knows what's gonna happen?
Woot woot! Oh well, here comes the train.
The problem.
Final destination. Here we go.
Oh no, guys! I'm having a premonition.
Have you ever heard the fact that, like, if a building is over 13 stories, that oftentimes the 13th floor is empty?
I don't know if that is in America. I think it's in other cultures.
Okay.
But you might be right, and it might be in America too. But I have heard that as well.
I
thought it was in China.
I don't know. I just heard it like many years ago, and I thought that was an interesting fact, and it stuck in my head.
It is a very interesting fact. The band Black Sabbath released its debut album on Friday, February 13th.
1927.
70, but yes. Bad things can happen. This is all a bunch of... No, seriously. Okay, CNN... Wait, who is this? What? At CNN, those are terrible facts.
Yeah, it's CNN. Of course they're dumb facts. Wait, did I say that out loud?
If it was Fox, it'd be so much better, right?
Yeah, Fox is so much better.
Fox definitely isn't cringy at all.
Oh, gosh. Well, avoiding the news, let's go to Italy, where the news is always better. Sorry, Spain.
Not recently.
Spain, my bad, Spain.
Italy's news has not been very good recently.
Yeah, I know. Whose news hasn't been crappy?
Yeah, you know.
News
Anyways.
networks just need to die.
Fake news.
We just don't need news at all. Let's just go back to the dark ages of not understanding the world.
I think the problem with that would be, murder and crime would go way up.
Not if we all had guns. Anyways, November 11th, a carved figure in the facade of the Spanish building is going viral in social media after an apparent botch restoration left the figure's face unrecognizable. Oh, no. Hey, Bob, yeah? Do you want to do a carving? Sure. Except they're Italian. Spanish? I'm sorry, everybody. I'm really bad about Spanish.
Hey, Bob.
Hey, Bob. The carving, which adorned an early 20th century building in Palencia. Sure.
I'm just making stuff up.
Formerly featured a woman smiling next to some livestock, but a recent restoration effort left the woman's face severely deformed. The result of the restoration has drawn comparisons to the botch Monkey Christ fresco restoration in the town of Borgia, as well as comparisons to the faces of a Tusken Raider from Star Wars and U.S. President Donald Trump.
Yes.
You can see it there. Actually, yeah.
What is that?
Yeah, that's actually...
Oh, that is great.
That is...
Just look up statue restoration pictures. Oh my gosh.
Before and after photos of the restoration went viral after being shared on Facebook by artist Antonio Guzman Chappell.
Oh my goodness.
It looks like the head of a cartoon character, Chappell wrote.
It's like a beautifully elegant body with, they have, what is it? Is it a goat?
It's a sheep.
They have a sheep, and the sheep's face is very detailed, and then the robes are flowing.
Yeah.
And then the face looks like a Simpsons cartoon.
It looks like, the lips, it looks like they're making duck lips. Oh. So it kind of
There's a thumbnail.
So, the botch job comes after owner of a painting called The Immaculate Conception of Las Venerabilias by... He paid
by
money
somebody.
Yeah.
Caleb and I are really good at reading.
He
other
paid
languages.
something to have a furniture restoration clean the painting. Wait, what? I think I skipped too far ahead and got into weird areas. Yeah. Anyways,
so if you're going to get your statue restorated, make sure you have a master stonesmith.
yeah.
Otherwise, you're going to get... Have you ever seen the marble... It's a thing that's been shared around forever. It's imagine making marble look soft.
No.
Hang on.
The only thing I can think of is he went on Instagram and searched for an artist, stone artist. Ooh, he's cheap. Let's go with him.
He only wants $4. That doesn't make sense. This one.
Yeah, that is.
It's insane. It looks soft.
It's ridiculous. I don't know. Artists are amazing.
What the cuss in the heck, bro?
That's the David.
That's the David.
Yeah, the David, the naked dude.
Nice.
Yeah.
So
anyway,
from that train wreck of reading names to this train wreck of reading names, 5 bizarre accidents that people survived against all odds. A stick through the brain. Getting impaled through the brain is usually, a deadly, because the brain controls all sorts of things we don't think about. Breathing, heartbeat, blood pressure, for one. Yet in 1848, railroad worker Phineas Gage survived getting impaled by a 3'5", 13-pound rod he was using to pack a hole with explosives.
What happened?
They're like, all right, so there's some dynamite, put it in the little hole, let me smack it, the 3-foot pole.
Ting, ting, ting. Boosh.
As the 25-year-old turned to greet coworkers, an explosion in the hole shot a heavy rod through Gage's jaw, brain, and skull. Like this. Oh, no, I'm scared of this.
Oh, what do we watch?
Oh, no, it's just a skeleton.
It doesn't matter. This still looks so painful.
Like a javelin, the rod landed several yards away. Unlike the javelin, it was carrying a bit of brain with it. Gage lived for another 12 years, saddled with a drooping eyelid, weird, seizures, and dramatic emotional and cognitive problems. He remains a subject of medical fascination to this day. That's the most famous one. He looks relatively normal for having got shot through the head with a rod.
He's holding his rod. I love he's holding his rod. This is my rod.
You got to rephrase that different.
This is my pole.
It got worse.
This is my stick. It doesn't matter how you say it. It doesn't sound good.
This is the rod that impaled my head. Wait, no, that's worse. Forced through a small hole. Moving at a high rate of speed through a hole that's far smaller than your body. I had a stroke. Can result in stripping skin, dislocated joints, broken bones, and crushed or punctured organs. That's what happened to welder Matthew Lowe in 2008 when his overalls got caught in a factory machine, which is the scariest thing in the world. My hand got caught in a conveyor belt, and I didn't like that at all. Now I have a phobia of conveyor belts. That transports metal parts. I'm serious. Like, every time I'm at the grocery store and the people at the grocery store grab something really close to the edge of the conveyor belt, I get a little squeamish. I know, it's a silly thing.
I know what to get you for your birthday.
You're going to get me a conveyor belt?
I'm going to get you a conveyor belt
How
or a
big
belt
conveyor
sander.
Belt? Belt sanders are not that scary. You can't keep your hands near them. Conveyor belts, you have to put your hands there. Anyways. I don't like this. He felt his skin rip and heard his arm snap as the mechanism yanked him through a 5-inch opening.
What?
Dragging him along the conveyor. The machine spat him out screaming from the other end with a broken back, pelvis, hips, ribs, and a ruptured stomach and bowels. 6 operations and many metal pins later, the 25-year-old Lowe was back to work at the factory, hoping to get off the factory floor by training as a supervisor.
What?
What? Indeed.
Hey guys, I'm back.
This one I thought, there's another one called Falling Onto an Air Hose. And if you look up falling onto anything on Google, you get some weird results. Like, people fall with their butt on so much.
Okay.
If you ask a good doctor, so how much stuff have you had to remove from people's butts?
I don't.
There's a large amount.
That's a question I hope I never have to ask a doctor.
I would love to ask a doctor. Hey, doctors out there, how much stuff have you had to remove from someone's butt? Caught in an updraft. When a 35-year-old paraglider went for a practice glide in 2007, as the storm clouds gathered above her, the result was an unscheduled flight across the Australian countryside. Oh, gross. In little more than clothes that she was wearing. High winds whisked her up 70 feet per second to just over 30,000 feet above the ground and pushed her, frozen and bruised by hail, reportedly the size of tennis balls, for some 40 miles from where she started. She fell unconscious during the flight, came to after. They didn't put a comma, so I got confused. But came to after a while and steered herself out of the sky into a farm. Her main injury, frostbite.
Okay, so those who don't know, storms have wicked up and down drafts. Absolutely,
it's like
wicked
swimming
up
in the
and down
ocean.
Drafts.
Depending on the day, it can pull you out.
That's why tornadoes are made, people. Those are wicked and terrible up and down drafts that happen to get mixed up together in a fight.
And then it turns into a Looney Tunes
I'm pretty sure that's what it is. But anyway, it sounds good.
I like it.
But seriously, I was actually...
He was 18. Back when he was 7 years old, his mama told him.
Actually, no. I did a test for a commercial drone license. And in that, I had to study weather patterns and all these different stupid things that have nothing to do with drones.
It's like going to school when you're like, I'm going to go be a computer programmer. And they're like, all right, you're going to do rudimentary math.
Basically what they do is they teach you what it is to be an actual pilot.
Which is a lot different than flying a plane.
So you actually have to understand the pilot lingo about weather. So instead of saying something like, it's 70 degrees outside with a possible chance of rain later at such and such a time.
Literally everybody understands that.
They give you an entire paragraph with random things in it that are supposed to make sense.
It's a filing cabinet on the down carpet with the back scratcher is going to be a little bit over the 7 foot tall mark.
It's ridiculous. I think when I looked it up, they were like, we want you to understand what pilots have to go through. And I'm going...
Why, though?
Why? What is the point? That you understand that real pilots have a lot harder time of getting a license? I understand that.
I mean, they should have a lot harder time because they're flying people around.
Well, yeah, and they're also flying a human death machine that if it falls out of the sky, it could kill somebody. If my drone falls out of the sky, it might kill somebody, but the chances are much smaller.
And it can only kill probably one person.
One person. Yeah.
So, fun fact, there is a film that Elvis the Alien covered. It's called Drone, I believe, and it's about a killer drone. A guy who's in love with this woman dies and then moves his soul somehow into this drone and then flies around and, is a creep and also kills people. It's really dumb. It's real. It's a real movie. It's really
This is a real movie. This isn't like a YouTube special.
No. This is a real movie that a guy made a review about, and I watched the review. He said, this is one of the worst movies I've ever seen.
It's basically the Peeping Tom Death Machine.
So, Caleb has another topic for us. Continue, Caleb.
I want to apologize to all people. I'm sorry.
So, here on Morning Eggnog, we do have a very special topic that we talk about almost every week. And it has to do with flatulence or mostly flatulence. Passing gas. This is probably our 40th time talking about farts.
Yeah, I blame my wife. She found this because there is an animal.
Oh, no.
That life depends on being able to release air from its backside. I'm trying to think of ways to say it that sounds...
That's a pretty good one.
All right. So, the manatee.
Manatee, oh Barbara, manatee, 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 manatee.
I got to start from the other one because it's a continuation. It's dirtbags. All right. Number 1. So we're actually going to start not with manatees, but with fish. For one fish, passing gas is in an emergency.
I love the picture of the fish.
No,
This is why you're the thumbnail kid.
This is why I'm the thumbnail. You are the thumbnail.
You are the thumbnail.
Why did they decide to call it a thumbnail?
Well, I don't know.
They're not shaped anything like thumbnails.
While you're reading
Maybe
the
they're
story,
the size of a thumbnail?
look up. Shut up. Read the thing.
Fine. The diet of the Bolson pufferfish, a freshwater fish found in northern Mexico, can lead to dangerous levels of gas. The pufferfish feeds on algae, and it can inadvertently eat the gas bubbles that algae produce in warm temperatures. The air inflates the fish intestines and distends its belly, messing with its equilibrium and making it difficult to swim. I've had that problem. Even if you try even when it tries to bury itself in sediment at the bottom of a pool, as Bolson pufferfish are wont to do. Ugh, who worded this thing? The air causes the fish to rise to the surface where it risks being eaten by birds. If the fish doesn't fart, it's likely to die, either from predigestion or because it's an intent. If the fish doesn't fart, it will likely die either from predigestion or because its intestines rupture under the pressure of its trapped gas.
I'm laughing at both the article and your mental breakdown.
Caleb's lost it. Manatees.
Now to manatees. Farting pufferfish. Now to manatees, the world's giant hippo that's not a hippo.
The Bolson pufferfish isn't the only animal that needs healthy farts to maneuver underwater.
I need some wholesome farts. Wait, that's not the words.
Buoyancy is vital for swimming manatees. They rely on digestive gases to keep them afloat.
So they just eat some...
Dive.
It's like Wall-E with the fire extinguisher.
Yeah, kinda.
Except your butt.
Except your butt.
I mean, no, it's like a hot air balloon, but in reverse.
Yeah. Swimming. They rely on digestive gas to float. The West Indian manatee. I didn't know there was a West Indian manatee.
Manatee.
Manatee. Manatee has pouches in its intestines where it can store farty gases. I've never heard that word before. You got some farty gases over there.
That's redundant, isn't it?
I think it is. When they have a lot of gas stored up,
Wouldn't that be gassy gases?
They're naturally more buoyant. Obviously.
Yes, because gas, is buoyant.
Floating to the surface of the water. When they fart out the gas, they sink. Unfortunately, that means that a manatee's ability to fart is vital to its well-being. When a manatee is constipated and can't pass gas properly...
Oh no, they can
They
die.
can lose the ability to swim properly and end up floating around with its tail above its head.
That's... Wait, then does it drown?
I think it does. I shouldn't laugh at that. It's terrible. I think...
I mean, I have been constipated, I think, twice in my entire life. And it's not an enjoyable experience.
I don't know if I've ever really been truly constipated.
But I'm glad I can't die from it.
Yeah. You actually can, but...
For like a really long time. Not
yeah,
like
and
a couple
there's
days.
things they can do to keep that from happening.
They just give you that gross stuff, and then you can't keep anything in.
Termites Termite farts are a significant source of global emissions.
Kill all termites, save the world.
Save the world. They're not as bad as cars or cows, but termites fart a lot. Because they are so numerous, the results in a lot of methane.
See, the thing is, it's not quantity. It's not the quality of the fart. It's the quantity of the fart.
So what we need
Gosh,
to do...
dang it, we're talking about farts.
What we need to do is get a car that runs on...
Termite farts?
Termite farts. So you have a termite farm inside your car.
Imagine if it breaks.
Oh, that would be disturbing. And you get in a wreck,
just
and it's
driving.
just like...
Termite!
You get in a wreck. There's no, we got another termite car on the highway.
Well, because the only thing you got to do is you just shove logs in the back of your car.
Yeah, that's true.
So it would be technically a wood-driven car.
All right. Ferrets are surprised by their own farts.
Ferrets are cute and smelly.
Ferrets are quite the fart machines. They not only let them rip while pooping, which they do every few hours on normal day, but they get particularly gassy when they're stressed. They have pungent smells that are often news to their creators.
Whoa!
What was that? What is that smell? Oh, no. According to the book, owners often report a confused look on their pet's face and the direction of their backside after they audibly pass gas. And you don't want your ferret to get really scared. Their fear response involves screaming, puffed up, and simultaneously farting and pooping.
We're very sorry.
I'm sorry. My wife got me into this.
We are 12. We're 12. We're 12 years old.
A bearded lacewing farts can be deadly.
What is a bearded lacewing?
I have no idea. It's just a cartoon character sitting on an ant doing things.
That makes it sound worse than it is.
It is. It's just,
he's giving the ant beef stew.
Basically. A winged insect known as the bearded lacewing carries a powerful weapon within its butt.
This is so stupid. I love it.
One of the very few genuinely fatal farts known to science.
If you believe in God, or if you believe in evolution, it's still funny no matter which one. Because first you have to be like, either God created this perfectly.
Yes.
To fart. Or
what shall be your weapon of choice? Yes.
Or evolution is so weird. It's like, all right, so we have a bunch of amoebas crawling out of the water. What part of this?
What shall be my defense?
The dragon. The what? Why is this thing? What? This thing farts for defense?
Anyways.
I mean, technically, if you do this in public, it is a good defense mechanism. If you just poop your pants, people don't want to rob you anymore. Think about it. If someone's trying to mug you, actually, no, they'll probably stab you and call you a little B word because you pooped your pants. Unless you angrily poop your pants. You just had Taco Bell. Someone's trying to get the wallet out of your back pocket. You just grab your pants.
Well, that's why they always tell you to throw the wallet.
Yeah, true. And also carry a minimum of $20 cash. Actually, no, like a minimum of $100 cash. Otherwise, you'll get stabbed. They'll get mad at you and stab you if you have less than $100. That was something I heard. I don't know if it's true.
I don't know if that's true. Question.
Yes.
Can you pee on them? Would that make them go away?
If you pee your pants, it shows that you're scared.
I didn't say
that. But if you whip out your winky and pee all over them, they might cut your pee-pee off.
I don't think I would want to go near somebody urinating at me, you know?
I don't
think I'd want the money that badly.
You wouldn't, but you're not
true.
on crack.
That's true. Where were we? How did we get on this topic?
Evolution or God's creation.
Okay.
Both of them don't make sense for this.
As a hunting strategy. Lominia lanta.
Just
that's
keep
penis.
going.
Lominia lantapenis.
Penis.
penis.
P-E-N-N-S-I-S.
Sorry, everybody. I'm really sorry about this. Larva releases a potent fart containing the chemical alimony. Alimony?
No. Anyways, continue.
Alimony. He releases alimony.
Oh no.
Paralyzes and kills
is it
the
ammonia?
termite prey. So one gas after another, I guess.
Oh my gosh.
Anyways,
So stupid. I love it.
Another
So
interesting
dumb.
fact: not all animals fart.
I would assume so because not all animals sweat.
Octopus.
Octopi, they do not flatulate, but they do have ink pouches that they can release.
Yeah. Sea creatures like soft shell clams and things like that.
They don't have butts.
Sloths do not fart.
I think they do fart. They just fart so slowly that they don't know.
Who would? Okay. First off, there's somebody out there that has been measuring and observing
Here's
gassing animals.
scientists.
There's a scientist. There's scientists out
He
there.
went to 8 years of college,
Yes.
probably.
To
And they're like,
hold
all right, Jerry, so your assignment, thanks for coming on and being the part of the team here.
to see a sloth's fart.
So today, well, it was like the story I did a while ago about the love triangle of those geese.
Yes.
It was like, who has enough time to sit around and listen or watch these geese and know all about what's going on?
Somebody is being paid to do this.
Or they made it up.
They could have. That is a possibility. But there's actually a book.
Does it fart?
Does it fart?
Oh my gosh.
The Definitive Field Guide to Animal Flatulence. And yeah.
Also, fun fact, the word thumbnail is a reference to the human thumbnail and alludes to the small size of an image or picture comparable to the size of the human thumbnail. So you were right.
That's a teeny tiny little picture.
Anyways, well, I feel very informed, Caleb.
Yeah.
I feel very informed about flatulence and getting shot in the head with a pole
Yeah. With a railroad thumper.
and, going up 30,000 feet when you're wearing a T-shirt and jeans.
Here's a pulse. Thump this dynamite into this hole.
It's the 1920s. People were really smart back then.
OSHA. OSHA just...
Here's the problem. Here's the reason. OSHA is a really good thing.
Yes,
because they keep you from getting
Doing
poles
things like-
lodged through your face.
like this.
But also, they overstep their bounds by saying you need to have 3 points of contact on a stepladder.
Yeah, I do that all the time.
Thunk.
Does leaning count?
Yeah, your knees.
I
Actually,
use my
that's-
nose.
What was that?
My nose.
For what?
Going up the ladder. It's point of contact.
I was talking about the stepladder. So it
Oh.
only goes up to your knees.
How does that work?
Oh, you just keep your hands on. You keep one hand on all your drilling stuff.
Like, I guess I was thinking of like a step stool where it's got like 2 steps.
Yeah, that too.
3 points of contact. Maybe
Anyways,
with the wall.
thanks so much for joining us on this flatulent-ridden drive. Drive?
I blame my wife. Not really. It's bound to happen.
There's
sooner or later.
gas.
Gas is a part of life.
It is, and
We breathe gas. We
believe
release
it
gas.
or not, what's worse, dog farts or cat farts?
I don't know because I hate animals. I don't hate. that came out of my mouth way too fast.
You've been training yourself. I don't know because I hate animals.
I love animals. I do not like them in my house. I'll put it that way.
I'm the same way. I love animals. I love petting animals. I like kitties. I like dogs. I don't want to own them.
Like my sister has a wonderful dog. Absolutely
Super
love this
nice dog. I love that dog.
But his
Annoying.
hair, it
Yeah.
goes everywhere, and I'm going, nope, not for me.
Not for me.
Not for me.
Anyways, thank you so much for joining us. Be sure to check us out on Facebook and Instagram to see what's going on.
Yes.
I try to post weekly or bi-weekly, but I don't always. You can check us out on YouTube. Subscribe, like, and share, and comment. Say something mean to me. Say something mean about my hair.
Mm-hmm.
And if you give us a 5-star review on iTunes, I'll PayPal you $1. So send me some proof of that, and I'll PayPal you a whole $1.
There we go. Make $1 free of charge.
Yeah, it's just a review, 5-star review. If you do a 5-star review, you do a 1-star review, I'm not gonna. I'll PayPal you 50 cents. If you do a 1-star review.
There you go. You make money either way.
Exactly. So be sure to check us out on Spotify, iTunes, Google Play, and Podbean, whatever your listening choice is. So thanks so much for joining us, and have a wonderful morning, noon, or night.
See you.